What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Monday, November 8th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, @Josh Engleman. Only place you're going to get updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite and least favorite contenders are for today's slate. And finally, shout out to PrizePicks for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get a 100% instant match deposit bonus of up to $100. Now, we round out the bottom of my top 10 with Lonzo Ball, John Collins, Gordon Hayward, De'Aaron Fox, and Russell Westbrook on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It is time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm going to Mikal Bridges. He is small forward, power forward eligible, just 5K, projected for 28.5. The goal's about 36, and he is in the optimal lineup 25% of the time. I think Bridges is like a 0.8 to 0.85 fantasy point per minute guy, playing a bunch of minutes. I got him in for 33, and he does a little bit of everything. 14 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 2 stocks. That all looks good. Pace up spot against Sacramento. It's not a very good defense, at least when Rashawn Holmes isn't on the floor, but not a very good defense generally speaking. Better now than they used to be, but still not anybody you're super worried about. I think all the signs just point to Bridges being a little bit underpriced. I think he looks really good in this mid-range, and on an 8-game slate, I think he works in a balanced build. At number 4, I'm going back to Terry Rozier. Once again, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 5,300. Projected for 30. The goal is just 37.5. He's in the optimal lineup 25% of the time. I got him in for 32 minutes, right around a fantasy point per minute. I don't think that he's going to continue to have 30% true shooting. That's basically impossible. Even for him to just be generally bad, he gains multiple points just by default. 16.5 point projection here, 5 boards, 3.5 assists, a steal. It's a massive pace up spot for Charlotte against the Lakers. They gain 3 possessions over their average. Thank you very much for that one, Russell Westbrook, for picking up the pace here for the Lakers. I'm just going to continue to get to Terry Rozier until his price is what it's supposed to be. When he inevitably balances himself out from an offense perspective, Terry Rozier will be 6K or more. Take advantage of the savings now. Happy to pay up for Luka Doncic at number 3, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 10,200, projected for 54. The goal's 58. He's in the optimal lineup 27% of the time. I gave him 35 minutes, over a 1.5 fantasy points per minute here against the Pels. The Pels aren't very good. Obviously a great matchup for Luka. 36% usage, 29, 9, and 9 with a steal. You're not worried about the Pelicans' defense for sure. You're not worried about their talent for sure. You just need this one to stay relatively close. But if Luka's getting 35 minutes, paying up for him on an 8-game slate seems great. Or you could pay up for Anthony Davis, who he is tied with at number 2, or pay up for both. But Anthony Davis is my number 2 guy. Power forward, center eligible, 10,600. Projected for 55 fantasy points. The goal is 60. He's in the optimal lineup, just like Luka, 27% of the time. I gave AD 36 minutes. We know that there's no LeBron. Close to 1.5 fantasy points per minute if he's out there. I don't care if he's liable to get a tummy ache today or continue to injure his thumb. I just don't care. I'm going to play Anthony Davis today unless they tell me that he is out. 31% usage, 29 and 11 as a baseline, 3 assists, 3 stocks. That pace up spot against Charlotte as well. Both of these teams are fast. They're 2 of the faster teams in the league. That sounds great to me. So whether it's AD, whether it's Luka, you can see Russ at 6. You can see Gordon Hayward at 8. You can see Terry Rozier at 4. I love this game from a DFS perspective. I know it's the late night hammer, but I can't help it. I will be there tonight. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter @Josh Engleman, only place you get updates to my sims as we get closer to lock. Please let me know in the comments who's your favorite and least favorite of my contenders. And finally, one last shout out to PrizePicks for being the presenting sponsor. We close it out pretty easily with Frank Kaminsky in the number 1 spot, and he's not close. Power forward, center eligible, just 4,300, projected for almost 30 fantasy points. The goal is only 33. He's in the optimal lineup 38% of the time. I have Kaminsky in for 28 minutes. It's what he's played in the 2 games that DeAndre Ayton has missed. He's slightly better than a fantasy point per minute. 12.5 points, 8 boards, 3 assists, a stock and a half. That pace up spot against Sacramento. You want to be getting to Kaminsky here. It's the easiest value play you're going to find. Don't sleep on JaVale McGee. He will benefit if Kaminsky gets into any additional foul trouble. But right now, with Ayton out, they don't have much of a choice. I think Kaminsky at 28 minutes is incredibly safe as a value play and the best option you'll find today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Monday, November 8th. DraftKings version of this video is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. Check me out on Live Before Lock tonight at 6 p.m. And then I will be back again tomorrow with another edition of the Contenders. Good luck, everybody.